Hey everyone. I want to talk about something that turned out in a different way than I anticipated. Probably 5 years ago, I would say I lived my life for big occasions. I looked forward to holidays, vacations, birthdays, something special. Like I didn't see the day to day as special per se. I was looking for these large things to happen. Do this when this happens. Go on this trip when this happens. I wasn't looking at each moment as a unique reason to celebrate or adventure or anything. Just those monumental big dates on my calendar. That being said, none of us are promised more than this minute right now, this moment, right? I had no idea if those events I'd make it to those events. I mean, one would hope, but one never knows, right? So probably 3 years ago, I bought for a Christmas gift for my husband a digital photo frame. And I just started uploading photos. And I got in the habit of uploading all sorts of photos. I have hundreds and hundreds of photos on this digital frame that sits right by our kitchen table that we look at every night. We still look at it constantly because I'm uploading new photos, plus all the old memories. And probably in the last year, I decided this collection, this is our adventure. This is our story. I don't need to wait for a big moment. I have the most random photos on there. I mean, I just take pictures of food, of anything that happens in my day, and I put it up there. We sat in the river last weekend for a few hours with friends. That goes up there. I see a sunset. That goes up there. I see a sunrise. I see an animal. I have an amazing meal. I have just an average meal. It could even be photos of things that are hard. When we create our story, like our lives, our every day is the adventure. It's not these monumental things. It's the whole journey. The journey is the journey is the adventure. The journey is the celebration. And that's like something shift. I shifted the lens so that it was more of a kaleidoscope instead of a single focus. That I could find pockets no matter what the day threw at me. And some days are hard. Some days I'm really upset or sad or whatever. But I would still take a picture. Because something captured that day. Because I no longer saw everything as singular. I saw it as like a whole spreading across, a year, years. And now I have the story. I have the storybook that flips through every night of when we put up our first holiday lights at our new house, when we had people over, when we had that great ice cream cone, when I saw a firefly, when I got a great book. It's not monumental. It's just our life. And I've stopped looking for those big, bright moments. When they happen, they're wonderful, just like everything else. But I'm looking for the little things every day that tell the story of a life lived. Everybody's story looks different, right? But everybody has this unique story to tell. And how do you capture that? You capture that one way is in photos. Another way would be writing. But you capture those glimpses of your life. And now I have a storybook that tells me that I will continue adding photos to. And there are bloopers in there. I don't know how to delete any photos. So God forbid people break up or, that's all right. We're keeping them in there because they were part of the story. I have a barcode in there. My husband's like, why is this there? I'm like, I don't know. I made a mistake. So there's a random barcode. We laugh. I have duplicate photos of pies. It's all just part of the process. Nothing is perfect, as our life isn't perfect. So photograph the messy stuff. Add it to your collection. Write down the messy stuff. That's okay. That's part of it all. It is the whole. And that's what we're going for. We are whole. We are not little bits and pieces. All of our events in our history create who we are today. And we keep building on it from there. Have a great day.